morning. My name is Jeff Bain. I'm an EOS Implementer. That stands for Entrepreneurial Operating System. Today I've got a friend of mine and a business associate that we've been working together for over 3.5 years. It's Andrew Franklin. He's what I would call the quintessential serial entrepreneur. But anyway, I'm going to turn it over to Andrew and let him tell a little bit about himself and his company or companies. Go ahead, Andrew.
Sounds good, Jeff. Good to be here. So Andrew Franklin, I grew up in West Houston in a real estate family. My dad always tried to convince me not to get into real estate. So I started my career after I graduated college in investment banking. So all M&A investment banking, and did that for about 6 years in San Francisco, then New York City, and then Dallas to get back to Texas. And then I did what I said I'd never do, is I joined the family business, which it turns out was one of the best things I've ever done. And that was my start in the entrepreneurial world. That was, I guess, 11 years ago. Me and my sister bought the Franklin team for my dad shortly after I joined, and we've been running it ever since. After the Franklin team got some volume with transactions, we've created several other ancillary real estate businesses that benefit from the Franklin team's not only volume and transactions, but also the relationships we've had. And because we do have a big name in the space and good relationships, we get asked a lot about how we grow and what we do. And I reflect on that question a lot. And the number one thing I can say for me personally is getting EOS introduced to me by a mentor coach of mine, then randomly getting paired up with Jeff. And for me, it's probably 50% EOS, 50% Jeff. And so where our business has gone in that 3.5 years is pretty crazy. If you look at our accountability chart, where we started, where we are today, if you look at our revenue, where we started, where we are today, it's been an absolute game changer. Everything that we've learned in EOS is a fabric of our company. Every single day, EOS has an impact on what we do. And because of that, we have brought other businesses to EOS. So a couple years ago, we started with Envision Title, which, what we pay for EOS, I think I got a return on our first meeting. There was a couple things I can point to that drove revenue just because of EOS. And because of that success, I actually start my third company with Jeff next week, Encore Acquisitions. And so 3 of the 4 businesses I have are on EOS with Jeff. The 4th is probably shortly behind. So it's been a game changer for us. It's just been something that not only has changed our business life, but also my personal life. It has brought a lot of delegation, how to be a better leader, how to be a better entrepreneur, how to save more time. It's been a big piece, how to really work on the things that matter. But I remember after our first annual, we were in Galveston and we did 2 days with you. And you said the secret sauce or the dirty little secret of EOS is it's a culture builder and a people builder. And, I remember leaving that annual never feeling closer to the leadership team. There was definitely some uncomfortable moments you put us in. It brought us closer. You can see that impact. I think it has affected morale. It's affected retention. And those things drive revenue and profit. When I signed up for EOS, I did not sign up because I thought it was going to bring us more culture and closer. I just thought it would help me be a better business operator. And what I realized is that is what being a better business operator does. And so I joke with people when I talk about EOS that pre-EOS, I didn't realize how bad of a business owner I was, that I have all the answers now, but it's definitely matured me as a business owner for a lot of the sort of tools and concepts, and just the way to manage people is something that is not taught widely in any circles, but EOS has some really cool tools to manage and lead people more effectively. And I would say most people out there, most business owners would benefit from it. And so I don't know how many people I've tried to refer to EOS, and a lot of them have clicked me up on it and just rant and rave about what it's done for them as well. So it's, like I said, been awesome for us. So I could go on and on, But Jeff, I just want to thank you for the impact you've had on our businesses, and I believe it's just the beginning.
Thank you, Andrew, for the kind words, and I really appreciate it. And let's just keep it going. Really appreciate it. Thanks a lot. If anybody's interested in what it takes to work with EOS, just give me a call or look me up on LinkedIn and connect. What I'll do is we'll talk a little bit. We'll just try to make sure that your company is a fit. And if it works forward, we do something we call a 90-minute meeting where I'm going to really give you 90 minutes of my time to give you a deep dive into what EOS is, the tools, how they work, and what you'll be doing if you're going to be implementing EOS, and let you make that decision. Do you think this is for you? So you'd love to move forward or you'd love to find out more about it, please give me a call. I'd love to talk to you and help you if I can. I think that's what I do right now is I try to give back on the experience that I learned in running companies for 20 years. And I'll just say this every day when I leave a session with a client. The client's doing all the heavy lifting and all the hard work, but I feel like I'm helping, and it's really where I want to be at this stage of my life. So I really appreciate it. If anybody wants to learn more about EOS, please give me a call. Thank you very much.